Hi guys, I'm Tracy. Thank you for joining me today. So today's video is an update to my last two hauls, the last two CD Japan hauls that I did. And I've had some time to use these brushes, so I wanted to go over them with you guys and share with you guys what I've been using them for and compare it to some of the other brushes that I have that are for a similar purpose. So I have 7 from those from CD Japan, and I have 3 of them that I'm really enjoying, and 3 that I'm kind of like, I feel like okay about. So let me start off with the ones that I'm really enjoying. And surprisingly, I'm really liking the the Mizuho liquid foundation brush. It's angled, it's made out of synthetic goat hair. I really like it for because of the angle. I like it for contour and bronzing. And although I still do like the Wingos 12, this one, because it's angled, I think it's even better. And because it is narrower, I think it is even better for contouring. And because it is a pretty long or wide brush, you can say, it's also good for bronzing because you can use it this way to bronze up pretty much anywhere, and then also contour with your bronzer and do this area really easily. It's a little stiffer, but I have noticed, and I've washed this a few times already, it washes really well. When I do wash it, it gets really clean, and I just feel like it's a lot sturdier because the other bristles are like a lot softer and silkier. So I feel like I don't have to be as gentle with this brush. So I'm really enjoying this, and I highly recommend this if you're looking for a cream contour brush. Okay, the next one I'm really enjoying, I'm kind of surprised that I am, is the Hokoto angled foundation brush. So when I first got this, it was kind of like brittle and like kind of stiff, but since I've washed and used it for a while, it's kind of like softened up and flared out more. I don't know if you can kind of see, like it's kind of like splayed more, and it works really great for the stick foundation that I've been using. And I've been using the Huda Beauty stick foundation, and I'm really impressed with this. I've been using it every day since I've got it, and it just provides such a natural finish. And the color I got is 240 Toasted Coconut. It's a little dark for me, but I figure since it's summer, it'll probably match perfectly soon. But it's really great with this. It provides, I mean, it doesn't even look like, for me, I don't feel like I even look like I have foundation on, because it just, the combination of those two things and this brush, it just makes your skin just look like skin. And I can't highly recommend this enough, because also for the price, this is a really great deal. And I was looking at it closer, and it's actually got this like glittery handle, and I really think the attention to detail is very impressive. And I mean, it's a short brush, but that's okay. It's my first Hokoto brush, and so far I'm very impressed with this so far. The next one that I'm really enjoying, and I know I've mentioned it a few times, is the Koyudo CD Japan, the Fupa 14. Now, I first got this and I was using it for like powdering and blush, but what I think it really excels at is finishing powder. And I think I do prefer this over the Sonia G Smooth Buffer. And I've done most of my makeup. I just haven't done my finishing powder, which I normally don't do. But I just wanted to show you guys how it works for setting powder. I'll use the Hourglass Sculpture palette. It's called Soft Light, I think. This is my favorite finishing powder. So the only thing is kind of big, so it's kind of hard to get into that little pan. But because it's made out of squirrel hair, it just feels so nice. It's so soft. It just kind of like blends everything together so nicely, and it's very fast. So I don't know if if you guys can see the difference between this side and this side. I think things look a little smoother. Now I'll show you guys the smooth buffer. This is a great brush. I think if you like this shape of brush and you like using finishing powder, it is a great option. But I just, for some reason, I prefer the rounded shape to this flat top. But when it does apply your powder, it does really provide a nice finish. It's just the experience of using this brush is nicer than this one. But both great brushes. Also, this one is cheaper and it's made of squirrel hair. So this one I think is a really great value. I think if you were to get this from Houkodou or Chikuhodo, it would be like probably at least $150, and this I think was $65 or $68. So I really cannot recommend this more. And it's I'm pretty sure it's available most of the time on CD Japan, and I really am enjoying this brush. Another one that I am using pretty much every day is the Eihodo highlighting brush. And the reason that this one is so amazing is the shape. And this is not a shape that I normally get, this kind of like pointed candle flame brush. And I think I should probably start using this shape more because it really gets the, gets this under eye area really, like, you can get really close to your lash line. And because it's like, they say it's high grade gray squirrel hair and Sokoho goat hair, so it doesn't pick up a lot of product, so it's not going to look heavy when you powder your under eyes. So this one, I think this one might be a little bit harder to get, but really enjoying this one. I wish it had a longer handle, because for this I like having a longer handled brush, but as far as the bristles and the shape, I'm really enjoying this brush. Now let me get to the three that I'm just kind of like okay with. The Fupa 2, which is another Koyudo CD Japan like partnership brush. This one is meant for foundation, but because of the shape, I just don't think it's very good for getting like to most parts of your face. It's just too big and it's not specific enough. And I was using it to do some like cream contour, but it's a little big for me to be doing for this area. I'd much rather have something finer like this. But I do think it's a beautiful brush. And if you do like a big foundation brush to do your liquid or cream foundation, it is great. I just think for me personally, I like this shape better because you can get into the corners of your face. Whereas this, it doesn't really get into like the crevices because it's rounded. But I would say if you're looking for a cream liquid foundation brush, I do recommend this one over this one, and I think this one is cheaper. And then the other one that I am just like so with is the is this the Eihodo squirrel eye brush. Now the reason that I'm just like not really loving this is I have another brush that's shaped like this, that's made out of like pine squirrel hair, and because my eyes aren't big, I don't really need an eye brush this big. But I think if you have bigger eyes and you're looking for something to cover a lot of eye space, in a quick amount of time, this would be very nice. It's so soft, and it's actually a really great deal for this quality bristles. But just for my personal, like what I use my brushes for, this one is not quite as useful as I thought it would be. I was gonna use it for like under eye, but I tried it for that. It's just not, it doesn't apply powders very well. I wanted to maybe use it for like specific highlighting, but I don't know, it just doesn't really apply powders to like this area very well, not for me at least. And then the last one that I'm just kind of like waiting to figure out what to do with this is the Koyudo Fupa number 5. Now this is made out of PBT, synthetic hairs, and I was using this to do like cream contour. I've used it to do my liquid foundation, but this is just like so stiff. Like it doesn't give much at all. You know, it just kind of, it's just too hard. So when you're pressing it on your skin, it kind of like hurts. Like if you keep doing that. And also because I have kind of dry skin, if I do buff with this, I feel like it lifts my skin and makes it look more dry. So I think if you have dry skin, maybe stay away from this one. But it is a beautifully made brush, and it has this, like, you can see, it's hard to see in the light, but it has like a very like midnight blue sparkle in the handle. You guys can't really see it, but it is a beautifully made brush. All of these that are the CD Japan Koyudo partnership are made so well. They just feel really nice in the hand. But I'm not going to recommend this because I'm not really a fan of these hairs. But you know, I know some people really love this, but I'm not really loving this brush. So those are all of the ones that I got in the last two hauls. So if you guys are wondering what I thought of them, there you go. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. All right, bye.